Hello, this is eighth day. It's so hard to me to pronounce the ordinal number, and I search in it translate how to pronounce this word. Eighth day, eighth day, eighth day, because there are th in the end of this word, and because of this is so hard to pronounce. Eighth day, but what day is it today? Okay, this is the 8-day challenge where I'm here to practice my speaking skills, and today I'm going to practice my reading skills. Yesterday I started to read the story about Job, the book of Job, the Bible, and chapter 1. I started in chapter 1 and I read some verses. And let's see until verse 3. Let's see. No, verse 4, verse 5. Yes, verse 5 until verse 5. And I'm going to read again, and I'm going to summarize. I forgot the word at this summarize. I knew this word, but I forgot yesterday. Yesterday? Or the day? Yes, the day before yesterday. I think yesterday I forgot this word. For example, I'm going to try to explain this word. For example, I have this story about Job, and the story is so long. If I read right now the whole story, I wouldn't be able to remember the word by word every story, every step by the story of the story. So, but I can to summarize the story, right? And the story is so long, but I can to explain the story a little bit in few words. Okay, let's read again, and I'm going to ask to make some question about the story, and I'm going to summarize it to retell the story with my own words. Okay, let's go. The book of Job, Job, chapter 1. There was a man named Job, living in the land of Uz, who worshipped God and was faithful to him. He was a good man, careful not to do anything evil. Okay, what the name of the name? No, what the name of the man who lived? He lived. Who did? What the name of the man who lived? Oh, who did live? Who lived in Uz, in the land of Uz? His name was Job. Okay, and what he used it to do? What he used it to do? Okay, he who was worshipped to God. He always worshipped to God, and he was faithful to God. He was faithful to him. He was a good man, careful not to do anything evil. All right, he concerned about himself and not to do anything evil against the Lord. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he owned 7,000 sheep. Okay, he had 7,000 sheep. I made this question yesterday. 3,000 camels, 1,000 head of cattle, and 500 donkeys. Okay, he also had a large number of servants and he was the richest man in the east. He was rich, and he was richest man of the east. In the east. All right. I can't say of the east, but in the east. Job's sons used it to take turns giving a feast. In Portuguese, I think it to to take turns. I think it's variar, de vez em quando. Jonas Job's sons used to take turns giving a feast to each all the others would come. All right, and day by day they doing a feast each day in each house. And they always invited their three sisters to join them. The morning after each feast or party, Job would get up early and offer sacrifice for each of his children. Alright, Job got up early, maybe 5 to 6 a.m. in the morning, to in order to offer sacrifices for each of his children, in order to purify them. And Job was worried about your children. Maybe they sinned against Lord. One of them might have sinned by insulting God unintentionally. Alright, when I want to practice something, to do something, I have intention to do something, right? But when I do something that I was thinking, or why without perceiving, I don't know if the word is correct. Without perceiving. Alright, and this way I'm going to do something unintentionally. What did Job use it to do about his children? He used it to offer sacrifices for his children. When the day came for the heavenly beings to appear before the Lord, Satan was there among them. When the children came to be beyond, to beings appear before the God, who did came before the God as well? Satan was there among them. The Lord asked him, "What have you been doing?" Satan answered, "I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth." Lord, what did God ask for Satan? He asked, "What have you been doing?" What did Satan answer? "I have been walking here and there, roaming around the earth. Did you notice my servant Job?" The Lord asked. "There is no one on earth as faithful and good as he is. He worships me and is careful not to do anything evil." What did God say about his servant Job? He said he was faithful man and worship. He worships and faithful and careful not to do anything evil against the Lord. Alright? Satan replied, "Would Job worship you if you got anything out of it? If you got nothing out of it? You have always protected him and his family and everything he owns. You blessed everything he does, and you have given him enough cattle to fill the whole country. But now suppose you take away everything he has. He'll curse you to your face." What did Satan think? Why Job is faithful to God? Let's see if this question is correct. What did Satan think? What did, em português, is o que o diabo pensou about why Job is faithful to God, was faithful to God. He thought that God, because God protected him and his family and everything Job owned. Alright. Lord said to Satan, everything he has in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. So Satan left. What did God say? What did God say to Satan? God said to Satan, everything he has is in your power, but you must not hurt Job himself. So Satan left. Okay, this is the story about Job, and I now 11 minutes I'm speaking right now. Okay, I'm going to try to retell the story. I'm going to summarize. I'm not forget this word anymore. Okay, and there's a man who lived in the land of Uz. He was faithful to God. He worshipped God all the time, and he was careful to not to do anything evil against the Lord. And he had 3 sons and 7 sons and 3 daughters, and he was the richest man in the East. He owned many animals. I don't remember how many animals of each one he had, but I think 3,000. Oh no, I'm not going to see in the Bible. I'm going to retell the story with my own words. But I know he had a lot of animals and a lot of kind of animals. One time the sun was appeared before God. Satan was there among them, and to appear before the God, and God asked to Satan what he was doing, and why he was there. And Satan then, I'm roaming around the road and walk by earth. Alright. And God said to Satan, you saw my servant Job. There is no one in the earth as faithful as Job. He is worshipped and worshipper, and he is faithful and careful not to do anything evil against me. But Satan replied against Lord about the word of God says to him. He said, alright, he is faithful because you bless him. You has protected everything he has. You has protected your family and him. But taught in everything he has. Let's go and see. Let's see if he is cursing against you. He curses you. Okay. This moment God allowed Satan to taught in everything Job has. So Satan left to do everything and to destroy everything job has. So this is my eighth. I already forgot how to say this word. Eighth day, eighth day, eighth day challenge. Mm, I need to practice more, but I perceived I'm going to I'm going no I'm having more confidence to speak. I know I need to practice more. I make many mistakes, but I know this is a process. In the end of this challenge, I'll be able to speak better, right? But I need to practice every day, and I'm going to firm. I'm going firm. I'm going to firm. I'm going firm in this purpose to practice my speaking skill. So this finished today. Okay, and this finished today. This is the end of the day. No, this is not the end of the day. This is all for today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.